Hello, it looks like we're live here. I'm having so much fun with this streaming software. As you know, I'm a big techie, but I'm doing pretty good with the technology, I will say. I'm impressed for someone who keeps saying, "Oh no, I'm not a techie." I'm doing pretty good. All right, got my screen share going. I'm on. Let's rock and roll. Happy Monday. I'm glad you're here with me. So, we are starting. And again, just welcome to Business Building Live Academy, where the goal here is to help you build your business without the overwhelm. And that's one thing that I'm really, really big on. What I specialize in is helping my clients, like I just said, get more clients, get more customers, make more sales, increase profits without the stress and the overwhelm. Because so what if you're making $70 million a year, but you're not enjoying your life? Well, that's not what it's all about. So we want it all, right? So this is for business owners who really want more sales, more profits, and have more time to enjoy it all. And again, welcome to the Business Building Academy. It's brought to you by Yes, I Can with a Plan. And my name is Lisa Long, by the way. Good to meet you. And I am the founder of Yes, I Can with a Plan and academy.yesicanwithaplan.com, where we help business owners really create the business that they love. So today we're going to talk about success alignment, being in that space where you can have the business that you desire. You're thinking clearly, you're creative, you're able to solve problems, whatever it takes. And that takes being in alignment. So we'll talk a bit about that. We're going to talk today about how to keep your prospects interested in you through the whole buying process. Because remember, if you've listened to any of the previous shows, less than 1% of the prospects actually looking for what you're selling are ready to buy right now. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. How do you keep them interested until they're to that point in the decision-making process where they're ready to say, okay, now I'm ready to buy. And so they buy from you. We're going to have some case studies. I really like to share case studies because it helps drive the how-to point home and give you some examples of how this really works. And we have our thumbs up, thumbs down. This is where we take a look at some advertising and we dissect it. And we take a look at what's working, what's not working. And again, the whole purpose is to help you really understand your marketing and your advertising, how to make it better. Because you want your ROI on your ad spend to be positive, right? And I talk to a lot of folks where their ROI on their ad spend is not positive. Well, it's kind of like investing in the stock market. For every dollar that you put in the stock market, in a stock, whatever it might be, you certainly want a positive ROI. You should be getting back at least $2, $3, $4, $5 for every dollar that you put in that stock, right? Well, it's the same for your advertising. If you're not getting back $2, $3, $4, $5 or more, of course, for every dollar that you're spending in your advertising, it needs to be revamped. Okay. And we didn't have a hot seat winner this week, but if you would like to be on the hot seat and go over your marketing, your advertising, your sales process here on the show live, see if you can stomp me. Maybe you can. We'll do it. And I'll give you information later on how to submit and your information so you can be the hot seat winner. And then there's a special offer and I'll share that with you here in a little bit. Okay, let's rock and roll. So let's talk about success alignment. Like I said, the first thing when people see or hear or anything about you, now especially you, how you present yourself, is going to make a big impact. And we say, what are people really buying? Well, they are buying the outcome that you offer, absolutely. but they're also buying from you your confidence. Now, I shared earlier, I think it was on Facebook. I said something like, okay, I'm getting ready for my show, the Business Building Academy Live. I hope I make sense because I haven't had hardly any sleep for several days in a row now because I live in an area that's surrounded by mountains and the coyotes are just having a feeding frenzy like every night. And if you've ever heard coyotes, when they're off in a distance, it's kind of nice and whimsical and reminds you of, the cowboy movies and coyotes in the background. But when they're close up, it's a horrid sound. It sounds like they're coming to get you. And like I don't know what they're doing, but I've sadly heard a few yelps from probably small dogs. So if you have a small dog and you travel to an area with coyotes, don't leave them outside. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Because I hear the outcome. And that's not why to do it, but because it's pretty sad for the dog. So because I knew I didn't have much sleep and I want to be the best, for you right here, right now. So I want to give you some ideas of what I did to okay, I've got to boost my energy. I've got to, come across as confident. And if you're in sales, you know this. And if you're a business owner, you're in sales, right? No matter what position you're in, you still, because if something's not selling, if your goods and services aren't exchanging for money, well, you're not going to be in business very long, right? So there's lots of things you can do to boost your enthusiasm and your energy and your sense of confidence, how you come across, how people perceive you. So few of the things I did today was I put on a power color, bright red here. And I had a softer color on earlier, but I'm like, I need a power color today. It's like red, orange, something really bright and lively. And I'm sorry, if you see me looking over here, this is the control screen for the software. So I just keep kind of checking that, not being rude. So wear good bright colors that help you feel more alive. I played music. And something lively. I mean, we couldn't have, the spiritual music or the meditation or any of that kind of music. It had to be something lively. And first, I forget what was playing first, but it wasn't lively enough. So I plugged on Bon Jovi, have a nice day. I'm like, yeah, that got me rocking. And I danced and I stretched and I did jumping jacks and I did some breath work that we do in yoga. I did some heart opening and some ego buster and some breath of fire. And so I'm just sharing with you, there's so much that can be done. And we want to build our confidence and our energy before we're actually meeting with people and before we're talking with people, even on the phone, even on Zoom, even if it's one to many, I don't actually get to see your beautiful face right now, but I wanted to be my best for you. And it's a reflection on my business, right? And how I come across is going to affect your perception of how confident I am. Same with you and your clients. So when you're feeling like you need a little bit of a boost, get up and dance, listen to music, do some jumping jacks, breathe deep. Okay. There's lots of things that can shift your energy in really just a couple of seconds. You can do this. You can do this. And it's so important. Okay. So success alignment tip for the week. And have fun practicing this during the week. Let me know how you do. I love to hear from people. I really do. Because like I said, I'm talking into a camera. I would love to hear from you. Okay. So let's talk about how to keep your prospects interested in you. Because again, on the buyer's journey, and I've talked about this on previous shows, they go through a process. And think about yourself when you're purchasing something. You think, well, do I really need it? Yes, no, I don't know. Okay, maybe. What are the pros and cons? What if it doesn't work? People are not necessarily buying for price. They're not, but buying, they're shopping for the benefits. They want more information. Is this going to solve my problem? Is this going to lead me away from pain? Is this going to lead me toward happiness? So they're on that journey. And a lot of the marketing and advertising out there is geared toward the right now buyers, which is less than 1% of the people actually looking at what you're offering. So it means most of the marketing out there is leaving a lot of money on the table. And we don't want to do that, right? They're going to buy from somebody eventually. I mean, I have honestly had quite a few people become my clients and become wonderful clients. And they've told me, yeah, I've been thinking about this for a year, and probably like a little over a year. I've had really quite a few. So it pays to do a little bit of work and to help be top of mind with them. Okay, so let's dive in on how the heck do you do this? So you want to give them relevant information that they can use. Now, if you've heard me talk before, my background is in marketing. My background is also in psychotherapy. So the two marry really, really well because marketing is psychotherapy. And you want to dive into the psychoanalysis, you could say a little bit of what is your prospect going through? Where are they? What do they really need? What is their pain point? And you don't want to like rub their face in the pain. I don't like that kind of marketing, but you do want to help them see there is a pain point and maybe irritate it a little bit and solve it. Help them see the hope that yes, you can solve this problem that they have working together. Okay. So you want to do a little bit of digging. What is relevant information for your clients, for your prospects? And then deliver that to them. Okay. You want to solve many problems along the way. So they hire you to solve the big problem. Now, where a lot of people make mistakes here is they either don't give relevant information, they don't solve the many problems because they're holding back so much. They're afraid they're going to give away the farm. And then, if I tell them too much, they won't hire me. So they become very stingy with their ability to help. And on the other side, people do give away the farm. Well, I'll give you everything, and then they don't need to hire you. So there is balance there that you do want to help them. I mean, go ahead and show them that you can help them. Most likely they will hire. And you want to deliver on a consistent basis. That really helps build trust. So deliver on a consistent basis. And just checking over here. And pardon me while I just check one. All right, nothing. Okay. Deliver on a consistent basis. And again, I had to check the control board because it was just making some action over there. I'll make sure everything's okay. All right. So let's give you some examples of how this really works. So it'll add clarity. Okay. You may have seen this before if you've seen some of my previous shows. I just love this website and the whole remake that we did. His headline is Parenting Advice and Resources from Dr. John Smith. Now, he is also a psychotherapist, and he works with teenagers when a lot of the, teenage problems. His big offer is free consultation. Well, and again, that's only going to appeal to the right now buyers, which is less than 1%. So if they're not ready to purchase, they're just kind of gone. Okay. He has his education piece here. Greetings, parents. I want to welcome you to Remarkable Parenting. You will find tons of great information here with hundreds of pages of articles. He has a video, that's good, but the content of the video is very, very weak because he's not solving their problem right now. He's not really getting them interested. And them, I mean the prospect. So let's take a look. Who is the prospect here? Well, he says he's specializing in emotionally disturbed children, behavior problems, teen pregnancy, peer pressure, and so on. His headline, Parenting Advice and Resources from Dr. John Smith, is very, very vague, and it needs to be because he's trying to appeal to everybody. So what we did here is we focused in on one of his specialties, and we gave him a squeeze page that I'm going to show you in just a minute. And we changed his offer to be very specific. Now, he could actually have a squeeze page and a market dominating position, which I talked about last week. He could have a market dominating position for each one of these areas that he specializes in and have a marketing campaign for each one. I'll show you what that looks like using one as an example. Okay, so here's what we did, creating a squeeze page for him. Addressing the first item that he had on the list, emotionally disturbed children, that cannot be reasoned with, kicking, screaming, fighting, the parents are at their wits' end. So here we got into the psychology of what are the parents experiencing? Well, they're sick and tired of the yelling, screaming, and belligerent attitude of their child, right? So we put that in the headline, make it first. And then the subheadline, now you can discover the secrets to controlling your child and instantly restore peace and quiet in your home. Isn't that what they want? Okay, so you have to do a little bit of digging here. Now, here is such a common mistake. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to let me go back. Playing games with me again. Is people try to be everything to everybody, and they make their headlines very generic because they're afraid they're going to miss out because, well, then that means somebody else won't call me. And that's such a mistake. And they end up losing a lot of clients and a lot of prospects because they're not hitting their pain point. So you want to be able to dig down, talk with somebody to help you bounce back and forth, have a conversation. What do your clients really want? What do they really, really, really want? And I call it going third level, because the first couple of things that you come up with are not going to be the true thing that is going to be the trigger for them to purchase from you. You need to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. This is where my background in psychotherapy really comes in handy. So the offer that we made, instead of call me, which only the now buyers are going to do. Now, your now buyers are not going to go away. They're still going to buy, but you also want to appeal to the future buyers. So learn the secrets to gaining and maintaining complete control of your child in less than 60 seconds. Well, okay, great. Tell me how. Fill in your name and your email in the box to the right, and I'll give you a series of 60-second techniques. That's his new offer, okay? Much more compelling than just call me. And when the prospect does this, they're going to get to know the doctor. That factor of know somebody. People love to do business with people they know, people that they like, and people that they trust. We call it the know, like, trust factor. So we want to build that in your marketing and in your branding and everything you do. To give you an idea, so what does it come down to? The numbers over here. He has 300 leads a month from his Facebook advertising, and whatever advertising you do, right? Facebook, Google Words, print ads, whatever you do. Let's increase that ROI. I'd like to know, do you know what your ROI is on your ad spend? If you don't, a lot of people don't, but we want to know, because we want to make sure whatever's working, do more of it. Whatever's not working, well, let's take a look. Could there be some tweaks that could be done, or should it just be, just cancel it? But you don't want to cancel it without really taking a look at all of the pieces in your sales process, because it is like a chain, and that chain is only as strong as the weakest link, right? So you want to take a look at every single step in your sales process. Okay, so leads, wherever they're coming from. Now for this doctor, he had, like I said, from Facebook, just moving from his Call Me website to learn the secrets of gaining and maintaining complete control of your child in less than 60 seconds. Just that piece actually doubled his request for a consultation, and actually doubled the clients from the ads that came to him. I hope that all made sense. So instead of 3 a month, we're getting 6 a month just from this piece. So now what that means, 300 leads a month. Of that, 60 of them opted in, said yes to his free offer, which was his series of 60-second techniques. Okay. So, but that means, well, he had 6 clients from each one of those. So it means 54 have not become clients yet. Okay. So here's where we need some kind of a keep in touch system. And I love, 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 love helping my clients develop this, because the results are incredible. It's like having a team of salespeople out there working for you 24/7. Once you get it in place, you set it and forget it, and it's done. And I love keep in touch systems. And I recommend having them online and offline. Okay. So here's what this looks like. Of 54 prospects, okay, that kind of go into this system, this keep in touch system. You may have heard of a drip campaign. So if we assume, let's just say 2 actually become clients during the month. Okay. So of 3,600 prospects over the year, at the end of the year, for Dr. John, he got 72 new clients. Great. That wouldn't have converted without the squeeze page. But the keep in touch system, the drip campaign, actually produced 156 new clients that would never, ever have become clients without keeping in touch with them. So it's very, very powerful, very powerful. And like I shared earlier, I've had quite a few clients that said, they've been thinking about working with me for over a year, and now they're ready. So it really pays to have a keep in touch system. This is what it looks like over the course of a year. It feeds every month. Every month you're still doing your marketing, but you know what? You have so many leads in your pipeline that you can actually maybe cut back on some of the marketing. So your ROI is going to increase even more. Your profit margin is going to increase because you're not spending so much on the top of the funnel, putting leads in. So many people focus on, we need more leads, but they don't focus on, okay, what happens after you get the leads? And I know when people reach $1 million in their business, that brings up a whole new set of issues and keeping up with everything and hiring. And if you're at $1 million business, you know what I'm talking about. And this is exactly why so many businesses plateau right at the $1 million. They just can't seem to get up and over it because they don't get help to really see what's going on. So this is another example that was shared in my mastermind group. And this is from a free offer. I call it an irresistible free offer. And then they got to build that know, like, trust, keep in touch with them. And this is what was presented again in my mastermind group. It says, so just wanted to give you a little update. We've got 5 projects under contract totaling about $780,000 in revenue with a 35% margin, and another $250,000 that we're negotiating with from over $7,000 in ads over a 2-month period of time. I've turned the ads down to $10 a day because they just hired a project manager and they're evaluating how it goes. So update. So we have signed 7 contracts totaling about $950,000 in remodeling work. This is going to be my dad's best year ever. And this was just a couple weeks ago. So this is pretty awesome. I pulled back on some of the marketing because they're still evaluating their project manager. So I wanted to share this with you because, again, this is an example of the value of having some kind of an offer that people really want. It has to be relevant and it has to address their pain and address the solution that they want, but they don't yet have. And keep in touch with them with relevant information on a consistent basis. It can be very, very powerful. Okay. If you would like to just take a look at your sales process, go through step by step by step, I guarantee there's probably things that you're not even aware of. It happens all the time. Every time I talk with a brand new client, they're, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Or, oh, I didn't know that. Or, oh my God, I can't believe that was totally missing. You know? Because you can't see the label of the bottle from inside the bottle, right? And you're inside the bottle, you're inside your business. So it takes talking to somebody outside of your business to look at all the pieces and take a 30,000-foot view. Like, okay, did you think of this? What about this? What's this doing over here? And, we map everything out. And if this is something you would like to do, it's complimentary. It's my thank you for being here with me. And to be honest with you, a lot of clients, after we go through this process, they do want to hire me. They do see the value and that, well, yeah, I do need your help. I do see where you can make more, help us make more money. Now, I don't work with everybody. I do cherry pick my clients. I only work with people that I am absolutely 100% sure that I can help and that I know that it's a good fit that we can work together. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, just go to calllisalong, LONG.com. Calllisalong.com. We'll have a conversation, see if we want to take a look at your sales process and go from there. Okay, let's continue on. Now we have some thumbs up, thumbs down. And again, we're going to drive this point home even more because I want to give you good examples of what can you do, whether you do it on your own, whether you get help, do it. Okay. And I do strongly recommend getting help. Like I said, you can't see the label from inside the bottle, and it will save you so much time, energy, and money. And so many people make a huge mistake thinking, oh, they can do it all themselves. And they do all this work and they're not getting the payoff that they really want. So anyways, let's give you some ideas that you can work with, okay? So this is one that's actually from academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. It changes every week, but there's always a couple of irresistible free offers on that site. So if you want to take a look, just go over there and, take a look at what I'm doing over there and, see if it'll work for you, change it up to fit your own business. But it's academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. So here we have this week's video training, Explode Your Sales Using a Fishbowl Discount Strategy. Now that's going to work really well for like a restaurant, like a makeup store, could be even like a drugstore, like a Walgreens, auto place where you get your oil changed, pizza's a real good one. And frequent purchases type of business. I wouldn't necessarily do it for something like coaching and high-end sales, but you could have some fun with it. You could still certainly have some fun with it. I would just replace discount with like a free something that doesn't bite into your profit margin. Okay. That's one thing I always look at also when I'm working with clients is it's not always good to give a discount, because if that eats into your profit margin, let's take a look at what else you can do, some other giveaway that doesn't bite into your profit margin. Okay. But it's still an excellent strategy. And then here in the verbiage, it says, here's your opportunity to learn the latest in world-class cutting-edge strategies and tactics designed to take your business to the next level. Well, what business owner doesn't want that? Our weekly videos are content-rich, straight-to-the-point instructional presentations that will enable you to generate more leads, attract more clients, and make more money. And then you see at the bottom is it has an Access Now button. When people click on that, and then they'll fill in their name and their email, and then they'll receive the video. Okay. So that's an example of what I call an irresistible free offer. And then when they opt in, then I get to keep in touch with them. I have my own keep in touch system. Okay. So see if there's something in there that you can copy. So let's do another one. Okay. And that one, by the way, I give thumbs up because I know it works. It's mine. Here's another one that has worked really, really, really well. And it's from my website. Free audio download, how to get focused and succeed in record time, every time. I know that's a big one that people want to get focused. They're like, oh, I just can't get focused. So it retails for $29.97, and it's yours now as your free gift. I wanted to share that with you because it has brought me in a lot of leads. So if there's something that you can offer, make it nice and bright and put it on your website. And then under this, I just didn't have room to show. It shows a girl with a headset on, and it shows like a picture of a CD. So and an arrow to fill out the name and the email. So that one definitely gets a thumbs up. Okay, so I hope you're getting some good ideas here. Okay, so now here's some that I kind of snagged off the internet. This is a window covering company, and of course I block out all their information that can identify them. The website was nice. They have a pop-up here, so it does help, get their attention. So they're trying. They've got the idea. It says, "Don't miss out." In the pop-up, sign up to receive our emails with exciting promotions and on-trend design ideas. So what do you think about that headline? I guess the headline really is "Don't miss out." Well, okay, we call it FOMO, fear of missing out. Some people really do respond to that, but you have to give them something really, really juicy. What is it that I'm going to miss out on? Not just don't miss out. They kind of just miss out on what? It's a little incomplete. Actually, it's very incomplete. Sign up to receive our emails. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work because people are so inundated with emails these days. Think about it, right? I mean, I don't fill out anything, even if it's something I kind of want and like I'm wanting it. I'm like, okay, I want this, but if it's not enticing enough to like, okay, I know I'm going to get umpteen emails from them if I do this, I don't do it, right? And a lot of people are like that these days. And same with the texting. So it needs to be more enticing, and they need to take a look at who's the audience. When I'm looking at this, sign up to receive our emails with exciting promotions and on-trend design ideas. I'm thinking on-trend design ideas would appeal to interior decorators. So they need to change the headline to appeal to interior decorators. Okay. Now, the rest of the website looks like it's for consumers. It looks like a B2C company. Then they need to take a look at what kind of consumer is this? Are they focusing on high-end consumers? Now, Hunter Douglas is a nice high-end product. Sorry. They have a great guarantee. And I know because I have Hunter Douglas in my home. So it's a good brand. It's excellent. What if this company, whoever's website this is, only focused on multi-million-dollar homes? Okay. So you want to think about what is the psychology of the owner of the multi-million-dollar home? What's really important to them in their window coverings? Maybe it might be something, and again, pulling this out of the air, make the best impression you can. Make the best impression possible. Make your best impression. A lot of multi-million-dollar homes are all about perceived impression from others. What will others think? What do I want? Is it going to bring me ultimate comfort? Is it going to, what's it going to do for me? So you want to dive into the psychology of who is this piece speaking to? Okay. What is their ultimate outcome? What is the thing that was said? Ooh, you're talking to me. I want to talk to you. You get me. Okay. So we need to understand who this is targeting, and then we can understand what message do we need to put. And you can try quite a few messages. You want to do some split testing and try different messages. Okay. You don't just focus in on, okay, this is the winner, because it might not be. So again, you want to play with some psychology. They've got the right idea here, but they've got the wrong message. So it gets a thumbs down overall. It's a rework. Okay, bottom line, it's a rework. I try to be kind, but it's a rework. Okay, so here's another one. And it's another window covering company. And I like the feel of the website. It's nice and calming and inviting and warm. I like how they have request a quote up here. I like the graphic. Okay, I like the graphic. But it's only going to appeal to who? The right now buyers. Only those who are ready to buy right now, which is less than 1% of the people actually considering buying window blinds. That's something that people, unless they have a brand new home, which sometimes even then it takes a while. I mean, you might think about this for a year or so. It's like, are you bored with the colors? Do they need replaced because they're damaged? Why do you want to replace? But anyway, it's nice and warm and inviting. There's no offer. There's nothing to get my name and my email so they can keep in touch with me. And there's nothing, so they don't get to, I'm not going to have them top of mind when I am ready to purchase, right? They need something really enticing. And that could be an idea book, different kinds of shades, what works well here, what promotes, what kind of mood do they want to promote in the bedroom versus the kitchen? There's so much that could be done here. But again, we need to take a look at who's their audience. I'm going to assume it's consumers. Okay, what kind of consumers? What's their income bracket? Where do they live? What's important to them? And then we're going to focus the marketing message around that. I even went in here, they have monthly specials. I even went in there seeing if there was some kind of irresistible free offer, something, a booklet, a checklist, anything. There was, I think it was 10% off or 18% off, but there was no limiter. And again, when you do have some kind of a special like that, you want to have a limiter to get people off the fence and say, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to go ahead. Some people need to think about it for a while. And some people are, all right, that's all I needed. But again, if you have a special on your website or anywhere in your business, you want to have a limiter, whether it be limited time, limited numbers, like the first 10, or, okay, it's only good until October 31st, help people go ahead and do it. All right. So I hope this is helpful for you. So that one gets a thumbs down. I need some like little noise makers. Let me know if you know where to get some little noise makers. So okay. And if you do, I'll you can win a prize too. But also if you send in an ad for thumbs up, thumbs down, if you're tell me what you liked about them, what you didn't like about the ad, because I want to have you thinking about what is good advertising, what's not good advertising. Or if you just want to have me take a look at your advertising and say, I don't want to know all the A, B's, and C's of it, that's fine too. But if you do send in an ad, I will take out all the identifying information because we don't want to offend anybody, of course, you know. We're not born knowing how to do advertising. So it's okay. There's a lot of mistakes made out there, which keeps me in business. So that's okay. I like it. And it's something I love to do. So I joke around. I'm a like total marketing geek. My friends, my family, they all know it. Okay. So again, if you want to send in a thumbs up, thumbs down ad, you'll get a prize of your choice, a gift, whether it be a free class, a marketing analysis, or a free product, whatever you'd like. All right. If you want to be in the hot seat, just go to yesicanwithaplan.com/live show. There's lots of information there about the live show and how you can be a hot seat winner. And let's help you get more clients. Okay. I did mention earlier about a special offer. And do you ever get tired of just staring at a blank screen? You're trying to put your next promotion together or try to improve on the current promotion. And you're like, oh, I don't know what to do for a headline. I think the headline is one of the most difficult pieces of copywriting and of your advertising. Usually I go through and I write the copy or write the ad first and then go back in and do the headline because it just makes more sense. You've got more emotion with it. You know what you want. You know what you want the outcome to be. Well, here's a wonderful little cheat for you. It's a headline bank of 450 of the most effective headlines ever written. It is such a saving grace. It will save you so much time. So if this is something that appeals to you, it's yours. It's not $149. It's only $9. And that just kind of pays for putting it together. And they've already been tested. I know they're effective. I've used them. It's so nice. And then it just gets the creative juices flowing, you know? Sometimes you just need something to get started. So that again is at yesicanwithaplan.com/live show. So have fun with that. Okay, so recap for today. We talked about alignment and mindset for success. We're talking about, how to present yourself more confidently, what you can do to boost your energy, because that perception from others is so very important to you and to the success of your business. And this is important for your staff to do as well. Make sure that they're top of their game as well. And, they're going to have more fun. They're going to enjoy their work a lot more. They're going to make a better impression. One thing that I see sometimes is like, oh, here's a picture of our staff. And the staff, kind of look like they just broke out of prison. And they're kind of like angry and grumpy. And that reflects your business. And when you're building a multi-million-dollar business, everything counts. Okay. So if you're at that $1 million mark and you're at a plateau and you're wondering how to overcome that plateau, well, we've got to get you more sales. Okay. And so anyways, we can talk about that. Go to calllisalong.com and we can have a conversation about that. But take a look at every single thing. It all matters. Okay. We talked about how to keep your prospects interested in you and purchase from you. Okay. That was the whole how-to today. We went through some case studies and we went through some thumbs up, thumbs down to help deliver that even deeper. We talked about the opportunity for hot seat, prizes, and the special offer, the headline bank. So we've been pretty busy today. So our next show is going to be same day, same time, next Monday at 2:00 Eastern. We're going to talk about the 6 magic words that will double your sales. You're going to love this. It is so darn easy that I'm amazed not every single business does this. So again, maybe you're at the $1 million mark, maybe you're at 5 million. You want to take it to the next level. You want to get off that plateau. Let's talk. Let's come here Monday. You use the 6 words that will double your sales. It's so easy. And I know so many businesses just don't do it because you're so busy doing everything that you have in front of you already. So, but we can do this. I know you've got this. Now, if you want something specific covered, maybe you're struggling in a certain area with your business, just let me know. Again, you can go to yesicanwithaplan.com/live show, and there's a contact page there. Okay. And again, all the replays, all the details are right there. And this on the screen is just some of our recent shows, how to capture the attention of your ideal prospect, how to get them engaged with you so they want to hear more about what you have to say. And that's whether it be Facebook ads or print or however you're advertising, how to give them what they want, how to create irresistible offers. And so that's just a couple of the shows we've recently covered. And again, you can see everything again at yesicanwithaplan.com/live show. Okay. And we'll be here next Monday at 2. And if you would like a magic formula for your advertising, you can go through step by step and see how you measure up. Go to academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. There's a free video there. The 3 biggest lead generation mistakes small businesses make and how to overcome them all. Now, even if you're at 10 million, I encourage you to do this because I guarantee you're going to find golden nuggets in there that you just weren't aware of. I mean, I just was looking at a larger advertising agency, and there were some pieces there like, oh, we haven't been doing this. So there's just so much that can be done. Anyways, there's that free video is loaded with golden nuggets. So just grab it for yourself. It's academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. You'll see it there. It's totally free. Enjoy it, utilize it, and let's increase your ROI on your ad spend and rock your business. All right. This has been so much fun being here with you. And my voice is going froggy now, so I guess it's time for me to sign off. All right. Have a great Monday. I'll see you next Monday. Bye for now.